Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, our guest. Industries, government, and the leaders in academy have all had one voice when it came to talking about internships. They all said that internship is the number one factor when deciding whom to employ. Surprise, right? Internship is the number one factor. And internship is something that most of our students do not generally are interested in taking up because they'll be aiming at the highest thing, which is getting a full-time offer. When I read this, I was like, wow, that is really impressive piece of information because we generally don't know. So today, I would like to open my speech to express the need for internship. Before I begin talking about internship, let me just say that I am right now a full-time employee in one of the companies. And the reason why I got that is because of internship, which was a completely unrelated subject. I had the privilege of being in the research team at ITU, which very few people at ITU get. And I'm so fortunate that my professors and my academic advisors have realized that I have potential in me. I still remember the day I stepped into the lab. It was nothing short of a startup company. The environment was buzzed with a lot of information. Everywhere you see, people are just talking about information, research. What are the results? What programming language are you using? Have you talked to vendor? I was in the middle of a big ocean and I'm clueless what to do. But as always, as a part of the culture in startup companies, you are introduced by your senior-most programmer or architect, whatever you name it. And it was such a pleasant experience for me. As he introduced me, everyone stood up and clapped because they knew the struggle that they went through to get that internship. I felt really proud about myself, of my achievements. Internship started, and so started the troubles. The very first day, people were like, oh, you know what? We do not have the programming language that you use. So I was using this programming language called MATLAB, very easy to do. So I was like, hey, it's easy to do. It has all the libraries left. So why should I even take the pain to study some other programming language? Here's the catch. MATLAB programming, when you download the software, it's free it's not exactly free for students, but it's relatively cheap. But when you go for an organization, when they try to download it, it's a couple of millions of dollars actually. Mm-hmm. So our college cannot provide that. So they said that, why don't you learn Python programming? So, really? Python? Why would I choose Python? I can choose C++. They said, well, you either choose C++ or Python, you have to do your programming anyways. It doesn't matter what you do. What is important is the results. I took up C++ programming language. The program that was supposed to be completed in a week took me 3 months. Because of very less library being used over there. Internship taught me that there are things that cannot be solved by theoretical knowledge alone. You need to supplement that with your practical knowledge, and that's where internship actually helped me with. When I came back to school, I knew exactly what are the courses that I need to take, that I need to follow, had not that for that internship. if I hadn't taken that internship, I would be like, oh, let me just take some easy subjects. But right now, I knew that I should be preparing myself towards it. And that's when I took up really good subjects, programming subjects and other technologically advanced subjects for me to be competent and to make myself ready when I graduate. The faculties and the staff over here work 24/7 with you to make sure that you get the best out of whatever education that you have invested. And they kept on asking me every single day, hey, how's your work? How's your job? And I kept answering it. But the thing is, I did not realize that they were taking note of that and passing it back to faculty so that they can put these information and change the syllabus. So it's a continuous process that ITU does, which I never knew it unless and until I met my academic advisor and I asked her, why are you asking me all these information every single time I see you? So she said that, hey, you know what? We are trying to improve our curriculum. That is what ITU provides you. And in-hand training with practical exposure. With this, I would like to see all the internship providers that our school is a good blend of students with high quality who has technical knowledge. But we need you to give us an opportunity to bridge the gap between technology taught in university and the technology in the real world outside.